Hey, welcome to our first episode in our new studio.
Brand new studio. We're here with two of our friends, Julie and Bree. Hey, guys.
Hi.
All right, we're going to start this episode off with a shot of tequila.
So it's Sunday. We got to have a little fun.
It's Sunday Fun Day, Girls' Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
All
objection
right.
here.
All right.
Shot,
They're big
ladies.
ones.
Bottoms up.
Cheers, ladies.
These are
Clink.
gracious
Cheers.
shots
I
here.
know, I
I
know.
don't know if I'm finishing this all in one sip.
Woo, yeehaw.
Me gusta.
So how's your weekend been so far?
Oh, delightful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you hungover?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
No. It's
Carry
like,
with a little
keep it
tequila.
What do they call it? Hair of the dog?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
My weekend's been pretty chill. I've been hanging out in my hammock, enjoying the dog days of summer. A little bit of the last. What about you, Tori? I mean, I see you're covered in bruises. And
A little bit.
what's up?
So on spur of the moment, Friday night, I decided to go to Scarlet Ranch. Do you guys know what Scarlet Ranch is?
no, do tell.
So it's a sex club in Denver.
Sex club.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And have you guys ever been to a sex club?
I've been to a sex club once, but okay, so it's kind of lame. So I went with my friend and her husband, and me and Mike, my boyfriend, went, and we went, and there was like one couple and then like one old dude masturbating in a corner. So it was kind of awkward because there like weren't a lot
Real
of people
hot.
there.
You're selling me real hard here.
Yeah. And so it was kind of awkward. So we were trying to like warm up and we're like, let's play truth or dare. And one of the first stares was like, okay, like I'm going to grab your husband's stick and like you grab my boyfriend's stick kind of thing, you know? So we like, swap dicks or whatever. And like my friend was like really nervous and she treated it like it was like a clinical medical exam. She like grabs his dick and she's like, well, there's a definite difference in length and girth. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so now that's like my joke with Mike when I'm ready to jerk him off. I'm like, there's a definite difference in length and girth. Yeah.
I hope it was on the better end of
very
that.
clinical, yeah. So my sex
Her
experience
poor
was really
partner.
Very, I know. Right in
She
front
didn't
of him.
distinguish which was
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Girthier
true.
or
That
lengthier.
is true. There's just a
Either way.
difference.
So my experience was very tame, and I have a feeling that yours was not.
Well, where did you go?
Montchalet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Scarlet Ranch.
Which is the classier one.
It's a
if you're not
classy one.
familiar.
Okay.
So Maddie went to like the little bit of the...
It's a
The
little
guy
scratch-
masturbating
it's all
in the
co- It's all
corner
one.
Colfax,
Rough and
so that kind of tells
It
you.
was so fancy. It was crazy. And I was like, logistically, I like packed my bag because I always wanted to go with a guy. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go by myself.
Hells yeah.
I actually called Bree and I was like, I think I'm going to go. And so I just went. It was an hour drive. So it's off Santa Fe and E470. So it's kind of far. But it is so classy. And there was a couple in line ahead of me who drove here from Minnesota for 2 nights.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Very nice, eh?
Yeah.
Do they not have sex clubs in Minnesota?
No, they don't. Denver
cold.
is actually, Scarlet Ranch is one of the largest sex clubs in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
Get out.
It has 2,000 members weekly.
That's
Holy
crazy.
Yeah.
And it's pretty
macaroni.
pricey, right?
So it's pricey. I had
For men.
yeah. That's what it was the best. So it's a $50 for a membership, right? And then couples are $100, single females are $20, single males are $300 per night.
Oh my God.
Bro.
So for me it was like $20. So I was like, sweet. And you BYOB. How cool is
great.
that?
That's great,
I brought
yeah.
my own stuff and they check it and they still have bartenders serving you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Do you get a
But
discount if you masturbate?
I don't know, but I got into like the cool kids club.
Yeah.
I
okay,
mean,
give us the rundown.
Okay,
So you
how
arrived.
Spill the beans.
How many people were there-ish?
there was a line like out the door when I got there, and I would say probably 100, 150
What?
people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and there's like a
What?
teepee and like a pool and a hot tub, and there's like a room downstairs with beds you can reserve. And the people I started hanging out with had a bed reserved.
So how did this happen? You walk in and what do you do first?
So I had to fill out a form because I had to register as a member, and I was sitting across from the couple, and the guy did not expect him to like be there.
Yeah.
Like at a sex club.
Yeah.
But it was really cute. So I was talking to them.
I feel like I want to see this consent and what you signed off.
Yeah. Did you
I
read the
don't
small
remember.
print?
I was so nervous.
What would the small print be like at a place like
Yeah.
this?
Well, and it was like, I was like, should I bring a bag
Strangulation is
in?
a
Like, did I
great
brought
possibility.
face wipes? Because
Yeah.
you never know. Like, I don't know. You might need a face wipe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, what do I do with
Gonna
all
need
this
some wipes.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need some wipes. All right. And so I like didn't know there was lockers in there. So there's lockers in there. So you could bring in stuff.
Practical.
But yeah, it was fun. I had sex with 2 guys.
Nice. Like back to back? Like was it a train situation?
No, it was just on the bed downstairs and in
Nice.
the teepee.
Oh, in the teepee. That's
Yeah,
kinda
there's
hot.
a teepee. It's
Wait,
like
at
outside.
the same time?
So
No.
So how did you just talk to them? Were you just sitting
Oh,
there
so
like
there
legs
was like
open?
a big line at the teepee, and I was like, "What's in the teepee? Like, this looks fun.
You're
Why
in
is
the
there a
teepee.
line?"
That's why there's a big line.
I know. And then I started, and the guy was had an OnlyFans, and he's like, "I get checked every day. Here's my."
Oh hell yeah, that's hot actually.
And they had so many condoms. Oh my god, like just like breaking
I
them
hope
out.
so.
Yeah, like they're just like flowing.
And
with
can
the
we
condoms.
normalize that? Can we normalize having like your STD status and being like, by the way, here I am.
Yeah,
Especially
I
at
thought
a
it was
sex
really
club. Like that
cool.
makes me feel super safe.
Yeah, it does, and we still use condoms.
Yeah.
Condoms anyways.
Condiments.
but-
Yeah.
Condiments.
Got
We used
it.
a lot of ketchup.
I'm more of a mustard gal myself.
yeah.
Chocolate.
But it was fun. Although it was interesting, all the text messages I got after, like the next day, like complimenting me. And I had this one guy I was dating who told me that he used to screenshot and save all of his messages from girls that he got like the next day.
Wow.
And he asked if I wanted to see him, and I was like, "Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Send them to me." And he sent me like 30 like screenshots, and he like just collects them.
I mean,
Of, like his
that's-
affirmations.
Oh my gosh. You
I would
should
like-
post some of those.
Can
blocking out
I
names
tell you
and
guys
stuff.
my favorite reaction I got?
Please.
Yeah.
Oh, I had one other question. What was like age range of people and what was kind of like majority of people age range?
I would say mostly in their like 30s. There weren't a lot of young people, 30s, and then 40s, and then there was like an older crowd.
yeah.
But they were all like banging. Like everyone was really good looking.
Wow.
That's
Everyone
amazing.
was like,
Love that.
and this girl came with her friend, by the way, had no interest in sex. Her friend was like totally dressed up
Yeah.
in like
She
a
just wanted
sexy
to
outfit.
watch.
And her friend was like in glasses. And I was like, "Do you want me to touch your boob?" She's like, "No, thanks." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "So you're just here to chill? Like you don't want to
voyeurism.
participate?" And she's like, "Yeah, she wanted someone to come with her." So I came and I was
Just
like, "What
taking
an
it
awesome
in.
friend."
Okay, this is way better because I just remembered at Mon Chalet they were like blowing bubbles, which kind of killed the vibe. We're like, why are there fucking bubbles being blown like in the room? So I feel like yours was way sexier.
Yeah.
I definitely need to up my game a little bit.
For some people, that's like, ooh, let's have some fairy
Okay.
sexy time.
yeah, right.
Everyone's got
Wrap-
their thing.
Yeah.
To wrap this conversation about my weekend up, I shall leave you a review or
Yes.
read you a review.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. He goes, "Morning, Tori." I said, "That was so much fun." He said, "You definitely had me speechless." And I said, "You had me wet." And he goes, "Wet is an understatement. LOL. I legit don't know what to say. Like, trust me, I've made people squirt, but Tori, that was absolutely amazing. Like, you set the standard. If a woman isn't squirting like that, then she's not really squirting."
Oh my god.
Shakespearean.
Which, I know Shakespeare.
I was like, "That's a 5-star review."
I love it. And also,
Post
Tori has learned how to squirt recently within
Recently.
the past year. So it's like you've really gone 0 to
I
100
wouldn't
to
say
be
learned,
like,
but it like relaxed.
You now set the standard.
yeah,
I know.
the gold standard.
I'm like, that's a lot of pressure, but
Well, I love it. Are you gonna go back? I mean, you're a
absolutely.
member now.
Oh, actually, my friends I made, they want to go back next week and wear matching outfits.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Look at you.
I
love
know.
it.
I know. I made friends.
So did you have a threesome with them? Was that one of the people you slept with?
Yeah, it was like 2 girls and 2 guys. But like, I
Nice.
don't know. I wasn't like focused on the people around us. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how many people were watching. I
Yeah.
kind of get busy in the moment.
Yeah. You're like, I'm
So-
focused on other stuff.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I would love to be watched. So I'm like, I'm the star. I want to see people watching
Well,
me.
when I got up, I
feel
realized.
that. I feel that for sure.
yeah.
But they came and had
me.
to change the sheets afterwards.
Yeah.
And so I got up and I was like, "Oh, wow,
that's
there's
nice.
a lot
Ooh,
of people here."
yeah, they're
Okay,
taking care of
okay.
it.
How does one train themselves?
Do
Okay.
squirt?
Who here squirts?
You know what? It's been a while.
Nice.
But it's happened?
It has happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never squirted.
There was a broken window involved too. Amazing story.
Okay, wait. We need more. Of
Yeah,
that.
broken window.
Yeah, back in the old Limber college days. Yeah,
Did you break it squirting?
I did. It was crazy.
projectile
I was
squirt?
like, yeah, a rectile squirt. I was like, this feels great, and it was like, fist punch through the glass.
Oh my god.
I've got a shocking history of breaking glass and orgasms. A
Wow.
story for the time, I suppose, but yeah.
That's
Were you
great.
okay?
That's impressive.
I was delightful.
Yeah.
It was not my house, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just scampered off afterwards.
You know, and that's kind of a feather in his cap for his friends to see. And he's like, yeah, this girl fucking punched a hole in my window because it was so good.
Because I'm
Like,
just that good, and they're like, "Nah,
Yeah.
bro."
I've like fucked a shelf off the wall, like fucking so hard that the shelf fell down. But that's about the only
you out,
damage
Maddie.
I've caused. That's about it.
Snaps.
Yeah.
You and gravity, a good
Yeah,
combination.
exactly. Yeah, you know, we're going hard, but I'm also not very good at hanging shelves, so that might have been part of it.
I think 100%. That probably was what it was.
Maybe this is IKEA's fault.
Yeah.
Didn't use anchors.
What about you, Bree? Have you caused some serious damage to your surroundings?
I don't think so.
Not yet is really
Well, here's the thing.
goal.
When you squirt, you have to be aware. Like, I tested out many waterproof blankets. Okay.
That's a
like,
thing.
Because it has to be soft. It can't make noise. It can't be crinkly. But, like, I bought a brand new king size mattress when my last relationship ended. And that was expensive. And I don't want squirt all over it. So I got, like, a waterproof, fuzzy, soft blanket. But
Ooh.
you got to be prepared. It could cause damage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's good.
Especially when you set the definition for squirting.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. Yeah, the new gold standard is Tori.
Yeah.
Which you should be so proud. If only you could put that in your resume, like, you know.
But how do you
Professional
train?
squirter.
I feel like I didn't know it happened the first
Setting the
time.
standard.
I just someone told me, like, did you know you just squirt? And I had no idea. And then it didn't happen again for like 3 months. And like I kept wanting it to happen.
Did you get performance anxiety?
Yeah, like I think I like wanted once it happened once. I was like, I want that to happen again. That was fun. It felt good.
Yeah.
And but I couldn't get it to happen. And then all of a sudden, like one day it started, and now like I know exactly what to do. I'll tell a guy, I'll be like, do this.
Ooh.
You know the formula, so you're like,
Yeah.
touch here,
Cracked
lick
the
here.
code.
Yeah, it is.
Fascinating.
The Enigma machine.
I love it.
I'm a little bossy.
Yeah, a little bossy is.
I think
definitely-
that guys think that's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I never orgasmed before sex before that. Do you guys orgasm during sex?
Before what?
Like internally stimulated. I never.
No. Before, what do you mean you?
Before I squirt. Like I come like when I squirt.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
had never orgasmed before squirting.
No, I started masturbating when I was 3. That's incorrect. My
Facts.
clitoris is well versed.
Once
in
you
that.
find that clit, you're
But
like, okay, there's no going back here.
It's a G spot. It's an
Yeah.
internal G spot.
To talk about
Stimulation.
masturbation for a second, so Tori has been horny her whole life. As a
A blessing
kid,
and a curse. Yeah.
As a kid, we used to call it wiggling because she would like lay on top of her hands and she would wiggle. And actually, we have to give kudos to our parents for being very sex positive because they're like, Tori, if you're gonna wiggle, you have to go to your bedroom and
Yes.
wiggle in private.
Yes.
And that's like, so she, from a very young age, you're like, Tori, go wiggle in your room by
Yes.
yourself. For me, I discovered masturbation very innocently. So I love cheerleading and gymnastics, and we had like a body massager. And so very innocently, I was sore after a practice. I'm like, I'm gonna give myself a full body massage. I was probably like 13 or something. So I'm like massaging my arms, I'm
I've
like
never
massaging my legs, you know, and I'm like, I wonder what it would feel like if I massaged right in between my legs. And then of course my life was changed.
It's like,
and,
awooga.
and the body massager permanently
Wait, is
lived
it one
in
of
my
those
bedroom.
big ones with like 2
Yeah.
bowls?
And I
Like that's
kinda
what I'm
feel-
imagining. You know those like huge
Yeah.
ones that look like a vacuum?
It was
one?
exactly, and it kind of fucked me up because now I need really heavy pressure because I
Oh.
started with like a hardcore
Right,
body
there's no going back.
massager.
Mine
And I was
give-
like, guys, I'm just really sore. I need to massage myself every day.
Mine gives me 3,600 oscillations per minute, and I'm
Wow.
sorry, there's no tongue that can match that.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
sorry, you can't. How did
Wow.
you guys, how'd you discover masturbation? If you feel comfortable.
I also, and I'm like, I feel like my mom called it wiggling too.
Yeah.
But very similar.
Yeah.
Like, go to your room. And I would like try to hide behind the couch so I could still watch TV.
Scooby-Doo was
Your
on.
head. Did you lay on your stomach or your back?
Stomach.
Okay, so that's a hard one. I've tried watching porn on my stomach before when I've been desperate and I wasn't without my vibrator. I'm like, I guess I gotta go to old school. Low tech masturbation, back on my stomach, and you're like trying to watch porn, and your face is like pressed against the bed, and your phone's like right here.
See, that's a real skill because I cannot come with my fingers. I have to have a toy, which I
Me
feel
too.
like I wish I was adept at. Like,
That's crazy. I mean, this is actually quite the moment here because, like, I discovered, like, young age, and my parents called it rubbing because I would
Yeah.
just, like, get up on that floor and
Yeah.
just get real busy.
Yeah.
And to this day,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, sweet. Husband's not home. Kids are watching cartoons downstairs. A little bit of meat time on the floor.
Gonna just gonna
Yeah.
grab up
I
a
thought I
little.
was the only one that did that.
No,
Oh,
Natalie
this is
Portman
huge.
does it in White Swan. I'm so welcome to the grinding club.
This is a big deal, y'all.
Okay, welcome.
So
I'm
were
not the
you
only
just
one.
humping everything as a child? Where you're like, I'm gonna hump this, hump that.
Oh, it's like a little wadded up thing of clothes.
Yeah.
Teddy bear, get all up in there.
Oh yeah,
like,
teddies are good.
yes.
all up in that business.
Yes.
Wow. Well,
I love
sisters
it.
and sisters
Yes.
in rubbing.
I love it. And just female masturbation. Can we just say a short
Oh, it's-
hallelujah for that?
Yeah.
Because, you know.
That would be a
healthy.
good shirt, Sisters in Masturbation.
Yeah, for sure.
Or a good band name.
Speaking Speaking of masturbation, though, I kind of have a few questions for you guys about masturbation.
Let's hear it.
And would you rather?
Can I say that shot got me warm?
I
did. She pulled us a full glass, so.
Yeah, this floor is looking real nice right now.
Getting a little wavy in here.
Don't judge me.
Okay. Well, first I have another question. How often do you guys masturbate? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I mean, anymore, it's like when I can get a hot 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, because you both have kids.
Got kids.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are up in your business.
Do you guys
Yeah.
battery operated or plug into the wall?
Batteries.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm still doing it old school floor style.
Yeah.
Where, like,
Okay, we're
grab my kid's pillow.
I love that.
I did buy one off Amazon, and I was so nervous because we didn't know how you can like see your history, and we obviously like share an account.
Buy one what? Oh, toy?
Yeah, and I was like, I have to order more stuff so it goes down further in the queue.
Okay, so this is like.
So like a
Wait, I'm
Zoodler?
new to this. This thing was much larger than I expected.
Was it what was it, a vibrator?
It looks like a penis.
So it's your first vibrator ever?
Yeah. Yes.
So it does vibrate.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it does a lot of things. It heats up, which I'm like,
dear.
it's already warm down there. I don't understand
Is
that.
it like made in
function.
China? Like, what's the quality of this
Well,
thing?
you know, like guys who masturbate with sleeves, they have warmers for sleeves.
Do you use it during sex? Like, does your partner enjoy
No,
it?
he doesn't know.
Oh, yeah. it's
We
a
have
secret.
it.
We have
Okay,
it.
you should introduce it. I'm sure he would like it.
Yeah.
So my current vibrator I got from my boss, which is like kind of weird. My
I guess
old
now
boss.
you will know.
I see yours. It's fun. Okay, well, so I worked as like a
Damn
product. Yeah, it'll be good. Because I never used a vibrator with a partner before until recently, and he was like, "Take out your vibrator." So just whip it out. Next
like
time.
just
See how he
commanded
reacts.
it?
Yeah,
That's
he
kinda
was-
hot.
He was the one who was like, "Take it out, let's use it," and I was like, "Really? You want to use it?" But my current vibrator, yeah, I was working as a product photographer, and we had to shoot some vibrators. And my boss is like at the time was like a very conservative Christian man, and was very horrified. He wouldn't even like touch them. He was really weird about touching the vibrators, you know. And so I shot them, and he's like, "If you want to take these," he's like, "It's kind of weird for me to give them to you, but just like take them." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take
Oh,
these
hell
vibrators."
yeah.
Yeah, I gave one to our aunt. Like I had like
yeah.
6
Oh.
vibrators. I was like,
a good
vibrators
piece.
for everybody. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
the
love.
two people I called, well, actually, I called 3 people when I went to Scarlet Ranch Sex Club. I called Bree, my sister, and my mom.
Yeah.
She's
And
like,
Tori-
I'm not coming over
Tori
to play
has no
board
shame.
games.
That's
We were
a
moving
healthy
to Scarlet
relationship.
Ranch.
Yeah. We were moving, Tori, and she had 2 full boxes just labeled dildos, like shamelessly. We're like,
Oh, and it's
okay.
hilarious because my family kept those boxes for like a year, and it was like
the garage.
It was like in the garage, and people would like pass stuff to each other in it, and it just was like dildos in all capital letters
Next to like the old encyclopedia
Yeah.
box.
yeah.
I would not have labeled that box, but
I was
Tori,
gonna say,
no
usually I
shame.
do like bedroom,
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Not dildos.
To be
I
fair,
promise.
Maddie did come over, and one of the things you helped me pack was all my lingerie
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes.
And that's why she made me some lingerie bags
Yes.
because
You
they were
know,
needed.
as well. I've never purchased lingerie.
Really?
Yeah, we just like
I
we're
love
like,
it.
Sexy time. Yeah,
No,
let's
I
go.
love
and then
purchases.
and then 15 minutes later we're watching.
Make
TV
him buy
again.
it for you. Tell him your size and make him buy it for you. That's the fun.
But there's not like time. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I love wearing it. Well,
I
you
love
need to
it.
go to Scarlet Ranch. I wore lingerie underneath like a little mini dress. So and it was collared,
Yes.
so it like poked out.
yeah.
It's just like a little subtle.
There's some cute stuff. I mean, I work as a boudoir photography and I see cute stuff.
I
and
want
it's
to
funny.
do photos.
Yeah, because like when women pick it, they're like, "This is my favorite," and it's like frilly and it's really cute and pretty, and they're like, "And this is
Yeah.
what my husband likes," and it's just like a piece of string
Yeah,
and nothing
totally.
else.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it checks
No
out.
facts. So
Yeah.
my our 10-year wedding anniversary was recently, me and the
Nice.
mister.
Yeah.
And he like picked out a little outfit. 'Cause
Yeah.
The kids were very much away.
Yeah.
Not what I would have expected out of him.
Yeah.
Wait,
It
the
was-
whole what he chose or the whole surprising you?
No, like we knew we were gonna get into some like sexy fun time.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, I got a little outfit, and I was like, damn. It was rainbow string.
Oh.
Like, and this guy, like, you know my husband, he seems a
Yeah.
little buttoned up, but
Yeah.
very much of like,
like
Clark
Rave
Kent here
Girl
and like
vibes.
crazy sexy Superman here. So that was and then we went out
I
on
love
a
it.
And did you wear it?
you bet your ass
Yeah.
I
Did
did.
you wear it underneath?
Wait, I'm thinking like crocheted. Is that what I'm thinking?
It was like kind of stringy crochet to the point where I didn't have to take it off for
It
the
just-
business.
Oh,
It
pushed
just
stuff
kind of like pushed
aside?
it away, like
Yes.
like a dog trying to get in someone else's yard. You
I
can just kind of
love
like Just kind of push things aside. It was great.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Bree, your new assignment: send your husband a link either to a lingerie site or even give him 3 options. Say pick one, but it'd be great if he picked one. While he's at work, you need to be disruptive, okay?
Yes.
Catch him off guard. Say fucking order it. I'll wear it. Spice it up. It'll be fun.
You get a little like,
And
you know,
we're gonna
glimpse into the
follow up
psyche.
next time.
Yeah, we need a follow up. So
Okay.
it's
You
great.
should, just for fun, kind of pick out one like really random crazy, like one that you'd never wear.
Yeah, give him 3 options.
But
and
like
see
give
what he
him one
chooses.
that's like really out there and see if he picks that one or like thinks that's what you want. Like a full leather
I mean,
one piece, you know,
Well, in
where he
boudoir-
zips up
like
over the
mask.
face.
Like Kanye's.
yeah.
yeah.
He's like, I want that one.
Yeah.
Like, oh dear.
I mean, in boudoir, I shot like a Game of Thrones themed boudoir shoot. So you never know. There's
wow.
some shit out there you would not even imagine.
That's kind of hot though.
Yeah, it's like if he's into it,
Yeah.
make his wildest dreams come true. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Oh.
I think it's great.
Okay, I want to play some of these Would You Rather because I am
Yes.
actually genuinely curious.
Yes.
Okay. Would you, since we're on the topic of sex toys, would you rather never use sex toys again? This isn't fair for you. You don't use sex toys.
Oh, me?
You're
no,
a unicorn.
Me and the mister use sex toys.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
no.
That's
yeah,
right.
we're all about
But
it.
you're just great. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Would you rather never use sex toys again or never use a microwave again?
I would say I lived without a microwave for like 5 years.
I was
Yeah,
going to
me
say
too, me too.
microwave,
Microwave.
100%. That's
I was. I mean, you can speak to it. We were fast friends then, and I was very like health nut, and the microwave was going to give everyone cancer.
Yeah.
So I did.
Okay, let's spice it up.
You
Let's
need
say,
Chernobyl in your house?
would you rather never use sex toys or never watch porn?
Oh. Ooh.
I'd rather, I want to use sex toys. I have a good imagination.
I was gonna
Same.
say my imagination
Same.
is really vivid, so I rarely watch porn actually.
Oh, I really like pornography.
Well, it's great.
Okay, wait. This is one of my this is one of my questions. How
Wait,
many
what's your main 2 searches?
yeah, that's what I
wanna
want to know. What is your number 1 search term? What's your go-to?
Oh, c'est moi?
Yeah.
I really like anal hentai.
Okay.
Like with the tentacles and whatnot.
Dude, okay.
Like-
yes.
Like, let's just, there you go. So,
Yeah.
it's out there.
Yes.
Boom.
I love
Julie.
it.
I should have gone first. Mine.
Okay,
are
what's
not that
yours?
cool.
What's yours, Bree?
Is it Amish quilting?
Okay, I'm just such a feminist. I like the lesbian stuff because the man stuff just gets really vulgar.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you're like, I want sensual.
She's not enjoying that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like everyone is enjoying it clearly with
I
the
love
lesbian
it.
stuff. So that's what I choose.
That's what I noticed in porn stars,
Preach.
like lesbian
Love that.
porn stars. I'm like, it's so much hotter. There's so much more into it. I would say my go-to is like glory hole, but not for like men, like not
Maddie,
blowjobs.
oh
but
my
like,
God.
But like women glory hole. Like I don't care about blowjobs, but like women just getting.
Hold
Oh,
on,
like
how does that work?
I don't know what you
Honestly.
mean.
Just like women, like
Say
There-
more.
so it's usually like European porn. I guess it's not very popular in America, but it's just like women bent over. It's just like their pussy in a hole, and random men just come up and
yeah.
fuck them through the hole
I can see the appeal
in different
there.
ways.
That is
yeah.
what a glory hole is.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
because I was
mean, when
thinking like truck stop bathroom.
Yeah,
dick in the
that's what
hole.
I'm saying. I'm like,
Didn't
I'm
know
not
that
trying to
was a
watch
subject.
blowjobs.
See?
I don't care about blowjobs.
Yeah, the
I'm
physics
just
No,
about
exactly.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm
That's
not-
why I hate that because there's so much blowjobbing.
Yeah, it's like gross. I don't care.
I'm not relating to that.
Fast
So-
forward. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a comment, but we're not gonna discuss it. I'm gonna
Okay.
lay it out there. We're gonna move on.
Okay.
But one of my exes wanted to do a glory hole, so I decorated a cute glory hole. Cause I'm like, it can't just be like
Hold on,
piece
like
of
out of poster
cardboard in a
board. What did you
bathroom.
make?
A refrigerator box?
I got fabric, but now we're moving on. Those
girlfriend
are
of
all
the
the
year.
details I shall
Okay,
give.
well-
No, but like, does it stand on its own? Like,
I got and then we waterproofed the cutout.
DIY.
Yeah.
Very
but like,
crafty.
like, is it plywood? Like,
No,
sheetrock?
I actually had I had a photography like backdrop that I had gotten like for their birthday.
Nice.
And so I just got clothespins and hung fabric up and then cut a hole out of I said I wasn't going to
You were
describe this,
upcycling.
guys.
Very, very eco-friendly. of you.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can't just drop that and not keep
I
going.
cut a hole and I cut holes at different heights.
Oh.
Because like right
kneeling, standing.
yeah, you don't
oh
know.
wow. I mean, you should. That sounds like something you could like manufacture.
And I wanted
People
it
would
to
be
feel
into.
soft around, like good.
Made
I
in
didn't want it
America.
to like get cut
Yeah.
when the dick was, so I made it
I
soft,
mean, yeah.
padding around the holes.
That would really
Well,
ruin the
brilliant.
moment.
DIY.
right?
I should put it on Pinterest, actually.
Yeah.
DIY glory
You
holes.
should, there's a Reddit, what is this thing? You should put it on there and see if anyone can guess.
They're like, oh, that's a DIY glory hole.
Yeah. I love it. What's your go-to search term?
Oh man, it depends.
On your
I
mood.
probably have like 40 tabs open.
Okay, today when you go home, what are you gonna search?
I don't know. It depends like on my recent experiences
Yeah.
kind of turn me on.
Yeah.
So I've been watching squirting videos, but I mean,
Nice.
I'll watch some stuff like
Oh yeah.
Some
some
hentai.
weird. I have gone down some weird
Rabbit
holes. And you know what? If it's kind of good, I just leave that tab open and come back to it another time. You know, that's why you gotta leave the tabs up.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, why don't you clear your tabs? I'm like, because these are the tried and true.
No,
You know what I mean?
not for me. I'm like, who put this on my computer?
Yeah.
Get it off.
Wait, computer, hold on. I only watch porn on my phone. Do you watch porn on your computer?
I have my iPad and then my
Ooh, yeah, I've made
phone.
some mistakes on searching on things for sure. Yeah, so I'm not a big techie person,
Yeah.
never have, and I didn't know like history was a thing. So I'd go back to like my parents' house for like Christmas, when I was
Yeah.
in college, and be like freaking weird butthole stuff.
Yeah.
And,
As you're grinding on the floor
yeah,
with
as I'm
no
just grinding
vibrator.
away, I'd be like, that's some good grind fodder, and I just got a funny feeling that my folks are just like, holy shit.
What? Oh, my.
Well, who knew?
Well, I'm also very shy. I'm always in incognito mode, always. But it's like I know the porn stars I like the channels I like, so I know where to return to, but I don't keep my tabs open. Absolutely
Who's your
not.
favorite porn star?
I like Riley Reid. I just think she's
Have
cute.
you seen her sister?
I also like that she has hair. I like that she has
Yes.
body hair. That is
Yes.
hot to me.
Yes.
I like her. I think she's so
I like
cute.
Eden Ivy.
I've never seen her.
Yeah, she's like all tattooed up.
Yeah.
She's
that's
like an
great.
anal queen.
That's
She's
great.
hot, and she squirts. So does Riley Reid and her sister.
Yeah, I didn't know she had a sister.
They're
Is it
both
her real
in porn.
sister?
They're
or-
real sisters. They look almost identical.
Oh, nice.
Fascinating.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have a fave porn star?
I don't think I know any
Yeah.
other than like Ron Jeremy.
He's fallen on tough
They
times.
sell it. Bree's like buying her first sex toy, and it's like a Ron Jeremy like giant dildo. She's like, I know him. This is probably going to be good. It's the only experience I
All
have.
the chest hair.
Half of mine are animated. It's some like dude in South Korea just like
Yeah.
cranking on some stuff. He's
Dude,
like,
Yeah.
the animated ones, they
They
can do
know
some
what's
crazy
up.
stuff.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
I think it's great.
Okay, this honestly is a hard question for me to answer. I know we posed it earlier, but I want serious answers. Would you rather have a partner with a micropene, aka micropenis, peen, or untreatable erectile dysfunction, as in no Viagra will help?
I think that somebody who has a lifelong micropenis probably has a strong tongue game.
Yes. Good point.
Whereas somebody who has erectile dysfunction, there's usually like a lot of ego stuff, and not that there's not with a micropenis, but like you had more time to cope with it because it was like
Yeah.
a lifelong thing versus like something
He's
that
gonna
usually
make it
hit
about
later
you
in life.
Yeah, where the
Yeah.
erectile dysfunction is gonna be about him. Micropenis is like, let me show you what I can do with
Yeah,
my tongue,
exactly.
my fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I would
Psychology rabbit
I'd rather have a big floppy soft dick.
What are you gonna do with that?
Okay, first of all, they're so fun. Like I twirl my hair. Have you ever twirled like a long? Like it's got to be a big dick because it's got to be big when it's soft. Have you ever like watched TV and just like twirled a dick in your finger like it was your hair? Or is that just me?
no. I've like
No,
grabbed some
They're
balls.
like flopping
Yeah.
back and forth. If I had a
No.
penis, I would never get anything done. I'm already struggling.
I feel like that's what men say about boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, I play with those too. Do you guys not just like sit and hold when I'm sleeping too and I'm going to bed? That's the
I
best.
mean, I have really cold hands, so I definitely will just put my hand down his pants to warm up and just kind of hold. I'm like, my fingers are cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just more of a diddler. Just diddle myself,
Yeah.
give it a little sniff, be like, yep, things are good. I'll be like,
That's
awesome.
healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No yeast
Yep.
infection here.
yeah, truly.
and I'm like, I can do this all day. Oh.
Listen, we're in sync. We know what's going on. You know, we're
Everything
like,
is
right.
excellent.
Okay. Would
Okay.
you guys rather have very loud sex or totally silent sex? For the rest of your life.
Loud. And I
for
think men
sure.
need to moan more. I'm like, fucking moan in my ear.
100%.
I want to hear you grunt. I want it to be animalistic. If you're fucking silent, get off of me.
Oh my God. I turn up the volume all the way on porn too. I'm like, I want to hear those sounds.
Ooh, see, like again, have to turn it down.
Yeah.
Kids are downstairs. So I'm like, that's where my
Sitting on the
imagination comes
floor
in.
with the porn on full blast. Like, it's
But that's where the heavy
sight
breathing
now.
comes in. It's like, just breathe in my ear if you can't be loud.
Oh, see,
I
like-
just want to hear you.
Again, like Mr. Jones,
Yeah.
he's got a dirty little mouth on him too.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh, I love
anyone who knows
that.
my husband's like, really? Oh, he's like
That's hot.
this and you fucking that, and I'm gonna fucking put it in your butt. I'm like, oh goodness gracious! And at one point, I thought I was like the feisty one, and I'm like, oh my, in the butt, in the this, in
Okay,
the that,
this
in
is
the
what I
tits.
want to know because you guys have been together like 10 years. You
10
said,
years,
right?
yep.
Because I feel has it been dirty talk from the start?
It believe it or not, things were like really spicy at the start, as
Yeah.
often things are, and then it kind of ebbs and flows,
Yeah.
as is the circle of life. But yeah, from the jump, he got kind of the feeling off of me because I was like, yeah, fuck this and fuck that, and
See,
then
that's what I'm lacking because we've been together 6 years and we want a dirty talk. But at this point, I'm like, come on. Like, it's just kind of like, in a way, feels kind of weird because we know each other
Yeah.
too well. Where I'm like, you're not really going to do that. Like, I know you too well.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, if you know he's not going to do it, you're like, okay, yeah,
Or
lots
you're
of talk.
just like, bro, whatever, you know? But I'm like, I want it to be dirty. I just can't believe it. You know what I mean?
You just like end up laughing at him.
it's
Yeah.
like now.
Yeah. For sure.
You need to be honest with your intentions and your
Yeah,
dirty
for
talk.
sure. Well, and it's vice versa because I try to be like dominating and he's like, girl, come on. You're
Oh,
not.
Maddie, that's so cute.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly the reaction. Like, oh, that's cute.
Fuck me so hard.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ugh."
Are you good at dirty talk?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just the other. Actually, we were at our dad's house last night.
This bitch will just sex casually. We're
Wait,
like
no,
at
wait.
a
Do you want to
family
hear the
barbecue.
story?
Yes.
Last night we were saying bye to our childhood home,
Our dad just sold our home.
our
Yeah.
that we grew up in, and
We're playing a
there
This
was-
is the
family board
prerequisite for
game.
dirty talk.
This is prior to the board game.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this is when we were just going through memories and important stuff.
Oh.
He was masturbating and like I was sexting him and he's like FaceTime me when I come. And I went down to our downstairs bathroom and locked the door.
yeah.
And I had to be quiet, so I was like breathing loudly and
Yeah.
whispering. And then he came on his face.
Oh my god.
His own face. It was really hot.
Nice.
Wait, the man came on his own face?
Yeah.
How does one do that?
Laying on the
Flexibility.
floor
Okay.
with your.
With just good range.
I'm not gonna try and do it myself,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, he was just bent and it got all over. It was hot, and then I was like, "Gotta go, bye."
Gotta go back and play a
And
board
then
game.
Did he
Take a
Venmo
try.
you? Like,
No,
You should.
no.
That was the exchange.
You just have to be like
that
turn me on,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then you get that part of me.
And then right back to
Wait,
the
is
train
this
game.
one of
yeah,
the guys?
right back to the train
Is this
game.
one of the guys from the sex place?
No.
The ranch?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually met on a dating app. I won't say which one.
Tori goes on so many dates.
Yeah.
Dude, they
She's
all
a pro.
suck. It sucks.
Listen,
I hate being
I'm
single.
more saying, like, I'm impressed. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, I haven't bought groceries in weeks. I get free dinner every night.
Well, it depends. I've been trying to like switch it up with what we do though, because it gets
Yeah.
boring going to the bar all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
like,
if they're
I-
boring. You're like, can I peace out 10
Well,
minutes into this?
also, like, I do that. That's not that great. But
No, I think 100. Don't waste anyone's time. Just
I've
be
done
like,
that a
"This
lot.
isn't
I just
working.
said I'm not
Bye."
feeling it.
Yeah, totally.
I really, because Maddie says I should give them more of a chance.
Absolutely not. I think.
I agree. I'm like, it's not there. I see them in
Oh,
person.
I know within 5 minutes.
Chemistry or not.
Yeah,
It's there or
no,
it's not. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maddie says, but
And
maybe
if
maybe
you're annoying me on our first date, you're definitely gonna annoy me in like a month. So we're not, like,
Honesty, best policy.
yeah.
Okay, I'll leave my therapist out of this conversation. Because I'm like, listen, guys, I've been doing a lot of self-healing. Okay.
Well, my therapist says I shouldn't date for the next year, so
What do they know? They got degrees.
I see her every week. I keep her up to date. That's going well.
At least you're spicy for her. At least you have some stuff coming back.
Oh,
and
I'm
she's
very,
like,
and
okay.
same with my psychiatrist. I was telling her because I was like, I want the antidepressants that don't make you lose your sex drive.
Yeah.
I was like, I love to masturbate. She's like, wow, you are very open. I was like, that's a big.
You're like, yeah, want to come on my podcast?
Yeah.
I would love it. Okay, I love this question you have. Would you rather have an orgy with complete strangers or have sex with all of your exes?
Like at the same time?
No, that's a choice. No, you have to go.
You should see my exes.
I would say you have to go through them one by one.
Yeah.
And fuck them all one more time.
That's a big chunk of time that I gotta get babysitters for.
Amen.
I got a list.
How long is this trip? No.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know. I kind of feel like the exes kind of add a layer of like kink to it, you know?
There's some exes I'd want to fuck, and there's others I don't want anything to do
Yeah,
with.
there's somewhere I'm like, ooh, I could have done with that.
But is the
I
one...
don't have I don't have hard feelings towards anyone except I had this weird stalker guy, but we were just kind of fuck buddies, so I don't know if he'd be qualified for like the line
Yeah.
of men.
Yeah.
for ex. Yeah, what the cutoff for ex is.
Yeah.
But it's like I still have some that are like deep in the spank bank that I return to over and over
Spank
again.
bank? You have a spank bank?
Well, just like in my
yeah.
memory.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about
Well, okay, this is...
You have a real spank bank of actual like videos. I just have... I'm
beautiful-
just very... Yeah,
you
good
have
memory.
literally a file on
I
your
returned
phone
to-
called
yeah.
Spank
Spank
Bank.
Bank.
I don't need them. They just send them. You just get
You
fresh
just
content
save
all the
them.
time.
Yeah, for sure.
Gosh, that's crazy. I guess like I got an ex. His nickname has always been the Carpet.
Ooh.
Sounds way sexier than it sounds.
Wait, carpet?
His name, like my
he a
roommate,
hairy
legit
guy?
called him.
Yeah,
the
that's
Carpet.
what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me just grab that carpety swag and bring
Yeah.
it this way. He's probably the only one. So I'd
Yeah.
say, going back to your question, I would go for the anonymous. I've actually
Yeah.
fantasized about like I'm abducted by aliens and they
Yeah.
request that I bang a bunch
You
of
are
like people.
so fun.
Yeah.
The aliens are like, if you want to save humanity, you're gonna bang all these people. And I'm like, well, I guess if I save humanity,
I guess I gotta be the hero
You would
today.
love Scarlet Ranch.
I'm doing it for humanity. I'm like a really good person.
Yeah, too. Because mine isn't necessarily like an orgy, but like a train of just like there's a line of men, they're gonna take turns. That's
Okay,
kind of the-
I feel a little bit maybe more buzz. I'll give you some more details of some what.
Let's hear it.
Okay, I did really okay. This is trying to I'm like almost
Is your
regretting it
therapist
as I
listening?
say
Yeah.
it. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna
Come
skip
on.
that. Okay,
Okay.
there was one thing that was really hot. I really wanted me to be on top of a girl and have the guy go back and forth, up and down.
Oh yeah.
But there's a lot of logistics. There's a lot of
hygiene is a
logistics
problem, 'cause I have
you
that
have to
same-
swap condoms every
Yeah.
time you go in and out.
I have the same fantasy,
And he
and
did
I also
it
get
because I
caught
told
up.
him I wanted to, and I saw him just like throwing them.
Yeah.
There
There's a
was
lot
a
of
pile.
logistics you have to think about.
And that's
Yeah.
unsustainable, the planet. So.
I need to keep it safe.
Wow.
You gotta be
I-
eco-friendly.
Wow. I'm impressed that you thought through that. I don't know that I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like get
Logistics
a new condom.
and
Yeah.
fantasies.
Turns out, yeah, then you're not protected from her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then
Right, right.
then it's like
Mind
only he's
blown.
protected,
Well,
but
and if
not
you're
the
going
girls.
from like butt to pussy, you
Yeah.
also have to think about that. Too.
So that you don't like mess with the vibe or the like momentum or whatever. What about like a female condom or just I've never had one, but would that mess
I've never
with-
tried them. I actually don't know STD protection with the
yeah, I
female
was gonna say you
condoms.
could probably still get STDs.
Yeah, that's what I would be
Oh.
worried about.
Unless you're like in
Wait,
a
aren't they,
throuple where
like-
you know what you know.
Oh.
I've never used one actually. I have the IUD, so
Oh,
I
you're
just
right.
use
'Cause
condoms
there's
for
still like
STD
flesh on
protection.
flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
The
because it's like
contact.
inside of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a tough one.
Sounds like we need to make some products.
Maybe you can install one on your glory hole for the DIY
Oh,
and like
ooh,
crack the
what
code.
like a plastic shield, right?
Yeah, that's something.
We're going places with this.
I like
people.
the way you think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bing.
that's great.
There's money to
I'm
be
all
made.
with the plastic shields.
Okay, this is one of my favorite questions on here. What was the worst well-intentioned romantic gesture a significant other ever did for you? I have one off the bat, which is that I once got a love letter in a Ziploc bag, and it was sticky. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And he was like, well, I masturbated, and I like came on the love letter because I thought it would be
hot. I don't know. It's kind of weird and hot.
Maybe in theory, but when you're like opening a sticky, because he had done it like the day previously, so it's like an old sticky
You're like, can
letter.
I read it through the bag?
It's like dripping. You're trying to like pull it open, and you're like,
Okay.
okay,
That doesn't kind of
Thank
sexy.
you.
I mean, maybe in a vial,
If it was like live or something,
like
but
in a necklace. Well, Angelina Jolie did that with Billy Bob Thornton.
The blood,
that
yeah.
And the
like
blood,
little
yeah,
tube,
just a little tube of semen. Just
But on a piece of paper you're getting the day after, and it's kind of sticky, and you have to open it and be like, that was so
Yeah.
creative.
See, I find that incredibly thoughtful and hot. So everyone's different. So good for you.
okay. Well, then what are yours?
Yeah. Worst well-intentioned romantic gesture.
God. Do anything. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I kind of like them all.
Yeah.
Like, rarely do they fall flat because I'm just like,
feel like it's
good
the
for
thought
you.
that counts.
Good for
It's
you.
like, it's
you
like
know?
the fumbling that makes it.
Yeah.
cute, even
Yeah,
if it's
I will
like
say
the silliest thing.
I did date this one guy, and he was a 30-plus-year-old virgin. We'll just
I was
start
going to
with
say, I was
that.
like, was it the virgin?
Yes. So, and I showed him the light.
To go from virgin to Tory is a big leap.
that also needs to be a shirt.
Yeah.
Virgin to Tory.
The poor guy. Okay. And this is not. I mean, it was like 5 years ago. It's not like it was that long ago. But he like once I. At first it was fun, then I lost interest, but then he kept buying me gifts, and he bought me a spray professional paint gun.
Hello.
Like, you know, which I do because I like crafting.
I was like,
obviously
we've
I
used
make
that paint
DIY
gun
glory
many
holes.
times.
We've
so-
tried, but it doesn't work well. But still, it's an odd.
Yeah.
It's just an odd gift to be like, here, I got you
I got you a paint gun.
a paint gun. It's not like I asked for the paint gun.
Yeah.
It was just like, and I was like, oh,
bless your heart.
Thank you. I wish I don't want to take it, but.
Yeah.
Do
But
you
it
still
was
own
good.
said paint gun?
It
Would be
was.
handy.
It actually was a really creative gift because I do so much DIY stuff.
Yeah.
But
That guy was a little weird though. He like got up in my DMs and was like, "It was so nice to meet you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Like I really
God.
like Tori. Like not like after she had like tried to cut him off and
You're
I was
like, everybody likes
I was
Tory.
like,
Oh, God.
not reading.
you know, we all have questionable choices in men at one point or another, all right?
Which brings us to our next question, which is, what is the most petty thing you've done after a breakup?
Oh God.
Oh goodness.
I know because
Well,
I didn't.
I'm considering a very petty thing, but it's not for a breakup. It's about somebody else in my life who's
Yeah.
been a nuisance.
Yeah.
And I'm considering sending their email and phone number to the Scientology
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I love
email
it.
list.
Well
I love
played.
it.
Because I've heard they're relentless.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. I've heard of people doing like mailing sprees, like campaign with like spam mail.
Well, my boyfriend has said that he's never had a crazy ex-girlfriend. So I'm determined if we ever break up, I'm going to fulfill that role for you. Like, just to really bring it full circle.
That's a
I
very
can
healthy
show
philosophy.
You, yeah, what a crazy ex-girlfriend can look like. Also for myself, because I've always been, very balanced. I'm like, whatever, let's go our separate ways. But I feel like it might be healing to just kind of slash someone's tires.
See,
I don't
and
know.
I'm usually the one that ends it. So I'm not usually the one who's like going
Taking
crazy.
revenge.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm, like,
I'm very much like,
Get away.
I hope nothing but the best for you.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Well
blessed.
wishes.
And it's like, wah, wah.
You guys,
Sorry.
I did
Tori sets her cards down. She's like, okay,
Okay,
hold up.
Yeah, break it down.
As
understandably.
this is the worst thing I've done to someone because I actually have a big heart and I can't. And so I was with someone for 5 years and we had lived together and I like wanted to screw them over, but I didn't care. Like I knew they wouldn't care about a lot of things. So what I did is they took the TV and I took the power cord for the TV.
Nice.
And then the internet box, I took the power cord
Nice.
for that.
Yeah.
And then but like I returned everything else. So
Yeah.
it was just like he couldn't plug it in.
Yeah, you're like, good luck, bitch.
Yeah.
You're going to miss me.
Yeah.
That took some thought.
And
Well
if you
played.
don't miss me, you're gonna miss TV.
And he texted me about it. He said, I know you didn't give me those on purpose. And I was like, no, it was an accident. And I was like, I
But
can't
also
believe he
fuck
called
you.
me out on it.
Yeah. At least he knew. I'm glad he knew.
I know,
It's,
I was like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Go get a
for
power
sure.
cord.
Yeah,
I think
for
about getting
sure.
home wanting to like plug your TV in or like get on the internet.
Yeah,
and it's just like you have to go to Walmart and get a. Yeah, I was like, fuck you.
Think
that-
of my face when you're at Walmart.
Yeah.
That guy was the worst.
I feel like this question is easy for me, but I want to know what you guys say. Would you rather give up penetrative sex or oral sex?
Wait,
Well,
give?
Give up.
Oh.
I'll take
Bree's like, I'm ready to peg someone. Let me tell you.
I'm curious.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
oral.
Yeah. Same. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like,
bye.
wait,
It's
Any
fun.
day.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you mean like me to him, him to me.
It's not
Or all of it.
specific, but I just say in general.
I like, when I'm not rubbing, I'm penetrating. So
Yeah, exactly. Wait, so you've pegged someone? Yes.
well, once upon a time,
Okay.
Back in the
back in the Diz.
Yeah.
Back in the Dizzy.
I mean, I have a strap on. I have a dildo
Hey,
cabinet.
do you want?
Did you get a peg?
No, I have a hilarious like bad parenting story.
Okay, that's it.
So
Wait, that goes with pegging?
my husband,
How did we get here?
my husband's company has some crude sex things because they like play fun jokes and stuff
Yeah.
in their office, and they had a strap-on penis that had been like passed around as like jokes and stuff was written on it and whatever. Anyway, after Christmas party this year, it ended up at our house and it was just like in his luggage. So my son comes down and he's like, "Mom, Avery's trying to pee out of her penis." I'm like, what? I go upstairs and she has it on her mouth, on her, and she's like standing on the toilet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Give me that. She's
Okay.
like, why do you guys have a penis?
Oh my
I'm like,
god. Listen, she's gonna be
it's just
trouble.
a joke.
My
It's just a joke.
My favorite story with your daughter was at Tori's birthday party. We made these like Jello shots on like lemon slices.
Ooh.
And so they look like candy, to her credit. They look like little treats, you know, but they were
This is
like
your
little
daughter.
frozen Jello shots. And she walks up to your husband and she's like, "Dad, have you tried these?" And like takes a bite and he's like, "Have you tried this?" Like, oh my god. Luckily they were very tame. They weren't very strong, but he was like, let's take that.
I know.
away." So she's gonna be trouble for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Which I love. I'm like, you go, girl. Get it. All the way. I love it. Tori, what about you? Penetrative or oral?
I don't care about oral. Actually,
Yeah.
I love giving oral. I don't really care about receiving it. Like I said, 3,600 oscillations per minute. My bad boy's plugged into the wall.
Yeah.
That's like when I play with a partner, I don't have a battery operated. We have to deal with a 16-foot cord. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's get.
You're like, I
And
need
it's
a power
the ugliest
tool.
vibrator ever. It looks like a purple Sonicare.
Yeah.
But it's the I've had this vibrator for like 10 years. I've like bought multiple replacements.
Yeah.
I've had it forever. It's tried and true. But it's like kind of like, all right, let's go get the Sonicare
Yeah.
plugged in. That's why it has a 16-foot cord,
Yeah.
though, actually.
Maybe
Nice.
gas powered is your future. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Solar powered. You just leave it out on your.
I do have
Again, right?
I have a fuck machine. But
Really?
I do.
That appears in my searches as well. When I'm looking up,
yeah.
tentacles, it's
Yeah.
machines.
okay, but here's the thing that sucks with it. I bought it off Amazon for a relatively decent price, like $160, and like when I'm close to coming, I get tight and it grips it, and then it's like,
Oh no.
and it like can't get in and out, so like gets stuck
Man,
just
versus
from
machine.
my vagina grip.
I'm so curious.
So many questions.
So when the robots try to
Because
invade,
of your like contraction, you mean?
Like you know what a fuck machine is? Well, I guess yeah, right.
the thing
It's got a dildo at
I'm
the end.
thinking of like the
Like the ones you ride, right? Like the
Yeah.
ones you
No, no.
This is like
It-
one that
I call it Machine
a
Gun
power
Kelly
driver.
because it looks like a machine gun, and it's got a stick at the end, and it goes like this.
the homemade ones are made like with a KitchenAid. Like for the ones, I guess the
The
shit that I'm
DIY
watching.
one?
Yeah, the
I was
DIY
like,
ones.
we need to get some tips from Julie. Seems like you have lots of DIY up your
A lot of
sleeve.
DIY
Like,
here.
yeah.
Like, that could be our next thing.
We should have like a DIY sex Pinterest
Craft
board.
party. Yeah.
Well, you're not making biscuits.
Oh, God.
You're busting.
I love it. I love it. That's great. Ladies, it's been a blast.
It's been so great.
I love this has just been so much fun. I love
Yeah.
it. More girl talk. I hope that men listen in and really get the deets, you know. 'Cause
I mean, it's a fascinating world back here.
they need to know. They need to know about how depraved, the full spectrum. It's great. Versus me, I'm like, I'd be happy never giving a blowjob again. That's something I could do without. I enjoy
Oh.
giving blowjobs.
I enjoy.
I don't need to give them.
I'd rather
I
give a
don't care.
blowjob than receive.
Same, actually.
I'm on
Yeah.
the other side of that, but
I'd
I
rather
love
just
it.
hump my KitchenAid apparently. So.
And on that note,
which is such a skill. Hold that for the rest of your life. Know that you are a unicorn. What a skill to have.
I know.
That's the top of my list is learn how to come with my hands would be great.
I like that. Yeah.
But
Work on
let's
that.
one final cheers, ladies.
One
It's been a
final
blast.
cheers.
What a Sunday it's been.
What a
I'm a
Sunday.
lush over here.
Sunday fun day.
Cheers.
Thank you for tuning
Thanks for
in.
coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Until next time.
Until next time.
Keep it slutty. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.